Greg, Bryan, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.
Bryan has, I guess, a little bit of an announcement.
Exciting
time in your life.
We got a dog on Friday.
Did.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And he's very cute.
He's a dog daddy.
Yeah,
Dog daddy.
He's a little baby, this guy. He's tiny. He's 10 weeks.
Okay.
Very small golden retriever.
Yeah.
Which I've always wanted, a golden retriever.
That's what you...
I did.
That was your design? Okay.
And I never had one. we had two dogs.
Until now.
And, so it feels like you got to go out of your way to get it. But, yeah, I mean, we picked him up on Friday, and immediately, you got to do the feeding and then the crate training, like the first night and whatnot. And the more you're reading, it feels like you forget everything. I feel like it's similar if you have a kid, you bring home, you're like, oh, when do we put him to bed? And
I was going to say, are you second guessing everything you do?
Yeah, you forget everything that you thought you saw from videos or people told you learned. And then, it's the problem nowadays, too, with Google. Like, everyone's got an opinion. I don't know if you're an expert or not. You know what I mean?
Do they ever?
You're someone that shared your opinion. That's it. But they say, like if it's if you put it in the crate, watch out, it can't have a collar.
Okay.
Because something could happen. It can't have a, like a towel or anything in there with it. It's just got to be just them in the crate. So it feels like now, for the past couple of days, every time we put him in the crate, because he naps so frequently, it's like 20 hours a day.
Right.
It's almost like the old, did I lock the door? You're like, is the crate on? Or is the collar on? Sorry?
Yeah. Yes.
It's that same kind of process that goes through it. So, yeah, that's difficult. But, yeah, otherwise, he sleeps pretty easy. Like, it was... I'm not going to say it was easy, but it was pretty easy.
That's the key to fatherhood.
It is.
You get something that sleeps. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Just
it's great
have
while they're
that
sleeping.
attitude. Yeah, so we didn't know which one. There was a litter, obviously, and we didn't know which one we were going to get on Friday. And so I didn't want to share the name of the dog ahead of time in case we changed last minute.
Good, yeah.
Right?
Good.
Did you have a couple of things lined up in your head, like 3 or 4? Did you?
Yeah, we did. We had a big
wanted?
list of them, and then my girlfriend was referencing one of them, like because every dog that when it's young and it's with the breeder, they all have just like a collar, and they're just referred to by the color of their collar.
Okay.
And so one of them was no collar, and I'm like, oh, we were there. That was the one that was like George walking around, like Curious George, right? So then you all of a sudden associate a name with it, and you don't want to, which was my mistake, right? Anyway, we didn't get that dog, which is fine.
You would have called that one George.
I don't know. It felt like I might have.
Like a George. It felt like a George.
And that's a human name, right? I love a human name for a dog. I think it's funny.
It's great.
But we heard a name, and it was a very dog name. And I'm like, oh, man, I've never had a dog that's like just a strict dog name. So we wanted to kind of dress it up a bit, which felt impossible. Mm-hmm. But we were sitting down and then looking at all the vinyls in our house. And then actually probably about a year ago, I got MJ to buy this vinyl for me to give my girlfriend. It had initials right at the top, and it was NFR, which is Norman effing Rockwell. And so that's the name we went with, Rockwell.
I thought you were going to say the middle name.
Yeah.
That's a terrible name, Brian.
Yelling that at nighttime.
So he can go by like Rocky or Rock Easy.
Okay.
How appropriate. And then his full name's Rockwell.
So,
I love that name.
Classy.
It's so cute.
Are you strictly going by Rockwell now, or are you trying to get in those little nicknames and short forms? Will it confuse them?
When we picked up the dog, she showed us the mother, and we were talking with it, and that dog's name was so confusing. It was Nimue. And we're like, Nimue, or something like that. And so we go there, and we're like, oh, hi, Nimue, or whatever. And the breeder goes, no, it's Nimue. And we're like, oh. That's my mistake. And she goes, no, you just call it anything. It doesn't matter. It'll respond to you. Like,
it doesn't really have a name.
So it doesn't matter. You give it nicknames.
I will tell you, every pet owner will name their animal, whatever name, and you will call it everything but that. You will name it, call it so many other things. Like,
well, your dog's name is Bowie.
Yeah.
So what are you calling it?
Bobo, Boaster, Coaster, Bowmeister, literally anything that comes out of our mouths.
Bowmeister, you're trying to make them cool.
That's right.
Make them feel good.
Bobo Bun, Boaster, Coaster, anything.
Earlier you start that, the confusion's earlier. Great.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it.
Well, congratulations. That is great news.
Do you want to say if you like the name or not, Craig?
Yeah, I do like the name.
Ooh, do you think he's telling the truth?
No. I prefer that middle name. That was a good one.
Rock 95.
Brian's got a new toy.
Yes, I do. And I can justify the purchase. I had to get it. It was not something that I just wanted. I've never wanted this before. It is a vacuum sealer for food.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I've seen the infomercials.
have you?
Yes.
Are they on infomercials? I haven't seen
Yeah,
them.
certain ones. I mean, it'll save you money, right?
It'll save you money with all your leftovers and
That's
everything.
right.
Now, there's a
So-
reason that you did this, and it was not because of you and your excessive food buying. It's
Right.
because you have an animal.
The animal eats raw food, so I needed to vacuum seal it because otherwise it was just in this huge, big plastic bag.
Sure.
And I was like, one of these days, and it's been like 3 days. I'm like, one of these days, the bag's going to rip. And once the bag rips, all this food's going to get freezer burned and it's just going to be exposed.
It's going to look like a scene from Psycho all over your
And so I
place.
looked at other things to store food, like, Tupperware containers or even like a glass container. And then a lot of the time they have a plastic lid.
Mm-hmm.
And online, people are like, yeah, if you're freezing, it just doesn't last.
Yeah,
It's all warm.
and Ziploc bags are never as good as they are advertised,
No,
right?
No.
not for like
no.
a full month or something, too.
Yeah,
right?
like how long are you working on that seal trying to get something? You're 3 times. You're still, you know what I
It's
mean?
never quite right.
So I got the vacuum sealer, and this thing is a game changer. You
Is it?
feel like you work in a factory. So if you're not familiar, I kind of make my own bag. Then you put in the meat, and then you slide it back into the machine, and it sucks all the air out of it and then seals it so that you just have this now complete bag that you can't access without scissors.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't
yeah.
have a Ziploc anymore,
exactly.
which would be nice, but it doesn't have that.
Well, no, I think I'm fine with the scissors because then you know it's fresh. You know it's going to stay sealed, right? I know we sound like an infomercial ourselves right now.
Right.
But it does look
But-
super cool. Like when you get it at the supermarket and when they're like in those Tetra Packs and they're really
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. Don't you like to pick
I
those
like
up
that
and
one.
feel them?
I like those.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
like those.
used one before, MJ?
I've never used one
Yeah,
before.
I used to
No,
use
they're fun.
one of those big industrial ones that they have at grocery stores, and they're very satisfying.
What
when
were
see
you?
just,
What were you sealing up?
We've sealed up. First of all, let me just say this: I worked in a very unsavory grocery store,
Unsavory. Okay.
and I worked in the overnight shift, and we would just like seal up our shoes. And,
Were you really?
yeah, just to try it out. It's just funny it's fun to see the actual bag conform to the shape of what you got, right?
100%. The way the bag moves when all the air's sucked out of it.
Yeah,
It's satisfying.
exactly.
It
So
looks
you've only
so
done dog
satisfying.
food for now.
That's it. Yeah. If
Yeah.
anybody has any pointers or anything, and anything that just even comes up, because obviously they say if you make too much of something, whatever, you have leftovers, you can portion it. So then it would just be
Right.
in a bag that you would just take out and you could thaw, and it's, throw it in a pan, it's almost ready to go.
Yeah. Well, here's a pointer just from a picture that I just Googled. I just typed in vacuum sealer, and the first person picture that they show, they have steaks, but on top of the steaks, there's rosemary.
Yeah.
So you're flavoring your food as it's
Yeah.
kind of sitting there. The
Marinating.
rosemary is getting into the
apparently
steaks, right?
it's quite a big hiccup when it comes to going with anything wet. So if you have like a marinade that you're putting in with a chicken or a fish or a steak, that liquid, when it sucks the air out,
Right.
might suck a little bit of the liquid and then make a mess and stuff. So there's a drip tray.
It explodes.
Yeah, that's a whole thing online. People are like, hey, it takes a lot of time to
You
get
need
good
a
at it.
tray.
Yeah.
Are you just looking for things to seal now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to it. So if Craig, which kind of size of shoe do you have? Because you said that was fun. I'm open to anything.
Yeah, I want to say that somebody, when I was working there too, did one of those little juice boxes, and it splat.
I know. It makes me think, like, what about like a TV remote? Like, would that be funny? Somebody picks up and goes, "You're kidding? You vacuum
You
sealed?"
do it when you go on vacation, so no one touches it.
Rock 95.
Just want to comment on your vacuum sealing the dog food or like what you're cooking for your dog.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you label it. I almost fed my boyfriend dog food. I thought it was just hamburger meat. I was going to make meatballs out of it to throw in the hamburger meat. So just a heads up. Make sure you label it.
Did you get lost in the parking lot?
Yeah, like a little old lady. It was actually really embarrassing. I went to the gym with my husband yesterday. It's the gym that he typically goes to, but I went in with his guest pass, and we're leaving, and it's getting like kind of later in the afternoon. I'm approaching nap time. I'm really groggy. I'm starting to get really tired. So we're leaving the gym, and we get halfway through the parking lot, halfway to our car. I'm like, oh, I forgot my water bottle. He's like, okay, no problem. So he takes my purse and he takes my bag, and he's like, all right. And so he goes to the car, and I go back to get my water bottle. And my water bottle is right in the front of the gym. So I quickly grab it. I start walking back to our vehicle. I go to where I think our vehicle was. It's not there. And so I'm like, oh, I thought that we parked here. So I really I start searching the parking lot. And in the parking lot, there's giant snow mounds, right? It's
You sure
you
there
can't
are,
really
yeah.
see in certain areas. So I walk around the snow mound. I'm like, did we park all the way over here? Why would we park all the way over here? I don't get it.
You're on top of the building. Did we
I'm
park?
like, where are we?
I didn't know we had Dollarama.
And I am starting to search. Well, it felt like maybe 5 minutes. And 5 minutes in a parking lot, you're like, I look like a crazy person, and I don't have my phone with me. And different scenarios start going through my head. I'm like, did he get in the car and drive somewhere just to play a trick on me? Because I could see him doing that, right? I definitely
Real funny,
could see
pal.
that happening.
Just goes home.
And
Joke's on you.
It's funny you say that, because that thought had crossed my mind too, because I thought, not that he would do it in a cruel, intentional way, but he normally goes to this gym by himself. Maybe he was on autopilot. Shoved the bag in the back, started the car, started going home.
Now, hold on.
And I'm like, you did that?
Before you continue your story,
Yeah.
Justifying that.
that can't be justified.
Yeah.
I forgot I was with my wife.
It does happen.
It's going to crawl into bed and go, wait a minute. Where is she?
Did she go? So finally, and I'm starting to get really irritated to the point I'm like, I'm starting
You don't have your phone.
I don't have my phone. It was in my purse, and my purse is in the car with my husband, who is God knows where at this point. And I start getting, once again, I have to reiterate, I was getting really tired, so I almost started crying. I'm like, where's the car?
Oh, we've all been there.
And so I start walking towards the gym. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to ask to use their phone. Is this what's happening? And I see him, and he's parked right in front of the gym, because he was trying to be a nice guy.
A gentleman move. That's what you're supposed to
do. It is a gentleman
tried to
move.
park there.
It's the move.
It is the
You
move.
always pull up to
that.
But I didn't see him because I was so quick, so we just missed each other. And
Yeah, hold on. Good man.
good man. He's a good man.
But in the
Except I
same
yelled
sense,
at him.
not frequently a gentleman. You didn't know he was doing it.
I told him, and I was mad. I told him, no good deed goes unpunished, dude.
Your gentlemanly behavior is surprising.
If I had only known you were a gentleman.
I wasn't expecting that from you.
Greg, Bryan, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.